When the sun rises, it carries with it a new opportunity, a fresh chapter, a chance to begin again. Yet many miss this gift because they sleep through the very hours that hold the key to transformation. To wake up early is not just about adjusting the clock, it is about adjusting your destiny. When you rise before the world, you rise above the world. You are not simply gaining hours. You are gaining clarity, power, and a head start in the race of life. Think of the morning as sacred ground. In those quiet, still moments, your mind is not yet cluttered, your spirit is not yet weighed down, and your heart is most open to vision. The early hours are not ordinary hours. They are hours of divine preparation. They are the furnace in which the fire of your day is forged. If you fill those hours with intentionality, through prayer, reflection, planning, or exercise, you will not simply live through the day, you will conquer it. But too many live reactive lives. They wake up when the demands of the world force them to. They start their day running behind, already rushing, already exhausted, already distracted, and they wonder why opportunities slip through their fingers. Success is not found in chaos. Success is built in order. To start right, you must start early. The one who wakes early does not chase the day chases them. There is power in rhythm. The discipline of rising early trains your mind to focus and your body to obey. It silences excuses and strengthens determination. Each morning becomes a personal victory, a signal to yourself that you are in command of your life. And do not underestimate what small victories create. Consistency births momentum, and momentum births transformation. When you choose to rise early, you are declaring that you will not waste the treasures of time. You are saying to your future, I am ready. You are preparing your mind for clarity, your body for strength, your heart for gratitude, and your spirit for vision. You will discover that the way you begin is the way you continue. If you start late, rushed, and unprepared, you drag that energy with you. But if you start early, centered and empowered, that force carries you like a river through the day. So I ask you, will you continue to let the morning pass you by, or will you rise and take hold of it? The dawn is calling you. The quiet hours are waiting for you. They hold the answers, the breakthroughs, the clarity you seek. Wake up early, start your day right, and you will find that your life, too, begins to rise higher than you ever imagined. When we talk about waking up early, we are not simply talking about a change of schedule. We are talking about a change of life. To rise early is to make a statement to yourself and to the world that you are serious about discipline, that you are committed to clarity, and that you are determined to take charge of your day rather than let the day take charge of you. This is not a matter of convenience, it is a matter of destiny. The way you begin determines the strength of everything that follows. If the roots of a tree are deep and strong, the branches will flourish. In the same way, if your mornings are rooted in focus and discipline, your days will bear fruit. Think of your mind when you wake up. In those first moments, it is like fertile soil, unplanted, untouched. If you allow distractions, social media, noise, chaos, to plant the first seeds, then weeds will grow all day long. But if you rise early, before the world's noise begins, you can plant seeds of gratitude, of vision, of focus, and those seeds will multiply throughout your hours. Your mind finds clarity not in rush but in rhythm, and waking early is the rhythm that trains your thoughts to move in alignment with purpose. Your body, too, responds to this discipline. When you rise early and train your body to obey, you are building more than physical strength. You are building self-mastery. The discipline to get up when the alarm rings is the same discipline that will help you resist temptation. Stay consistent in your work and remain strong when pressure comes. Those who master their mornings master themselves, and those who master themselves are unstoppable. And then there is the spirit, the deepest part of you, the place where vision, faith, and hope reside. The early morning hours are sacred for the spirit because they are quiet, undisturbed, open. In those moments you can connect to the divine. You can receive clarity about your path, and you can strengthen your heart for the challenges of the day. To wake early is to give your spirit the first and best portion of your time. And when the spirit is strong, the mind and body follow. Notice how all three, mind, body, and spirit, become aligned through this single act of rising early. The mind gains clarity, the body learns discipline, and the spirit draws strength. When alignment happens, power flows. When power flows, momentum builds. And when momentum builds, transformation becomes inevitable. But let me also warn you, waking early is not easy. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. Your body will protest, your habits will resist, and your excuses will try to hold you back. Yet every great victory in life begins with the courage to overcome discomfort. The greatest athletes train in the early hours. The greatest thinkers write and reflect before the world awakes. The greatest leaders use the morning to plan and pray. Why? Because they know the discipline of rising early is the foundation of greatness. If you choose this path, your mornings will stop being a battle and start becoming a blessing. You will no longer crawl into your day half asleep. You will march into it fully awake. You will no longer waste the first hours in confusion. You will invest them with purpose. And this will create a ripple effect through everything you do. Discipline in the morning becomes discipline in your work, discipline in your relationships, discipline in your dreams. So I challenge you, take back your mornings. Do not let the pillow decide your destiny. Align your mind, body, and spirit with the power of waking early. Set the tone, shape the rhythm, and create the momentum. The morning is not just the beginning of the day. It is the foundation of your future. Wake up early, and you will find that your life begins to rise with the same strength and brightness as the morning sun. There is something extraordinary about the early hours of the day. They carry a stillness that you cannot find at any other time. The noise of the world has not yet begun. The phones are not ringing, the demands are not pressing, and the rush has not yet started. This silence is not emptiness. It is sacred space. It is the space where champions are built, where visions are clarified, where dreams are mapped out. If you want to see success in your life, you must learn to embrace this sacred silence of the morning, because it is in the stillness that strength is born. When the world is sleeping, the early riser is building. Think about this. While others waste those hours in bed, you can be laying the foundation of your future. In those quiet moments, you can reflect deeply on who you are, where you are going, and what you must do next. Reflection is powerful because it brings awareness, and awareness brings direction. Without reflection, people drift. They live by chance, reacting to whatever comes. But in the silence of the morning, when you reflect, you live by design. You are not chasing the day, you are shaping it. The early hours are also the best time for focus. The mind, unburdened by distractions, is sharper and more receptive. Scientists and philosophers alike agree that the first hours after waking are the most powerful for concentration and creativity. Why waste this golden opportunity on scrolling or rushing? Why not channel this clarity toward your highest priorities? Write down your goals, plan your day, study, pray, or strategize. In that silence, you will find answers that are drowned out by the noise of the afternoon. In that focus, you will uncover solutions that seemed impossible when your mind was scattered. Preparation is another gift of the morning. Success does not just happen by accident. It is prepared for. Just as a farmer tills the soil before planting, you must prepare yourself before facing the world. The early hours give you this chance. You can prepare your body with exercise, prepare your mind with study, prepare your heart with gratitude, and prepare your spirit with prayer. When you step into the day prepared, you carry yourself with a calm confidence. Challenges do not intimidate you because you already fortified yourself in the silence of the morning. And let me remind you, the silence of the morning is not weakness, it is power. Too many confuse noise with strength, but true strength is born in stillness. A lion hunts with patience before it leaps. A general studies the battlefield before the war begins. A visionary sees the future before the world sees the results. The early hours are where you prepare to leap, to fight, to create. They are where you lay the invisible groundwork for visible victories. But here is the tragedy. Most people trade these sacred hours for extra sleep, not realizing that they are sleeping away the most powerful part of their day. They believe they are resting, but in reality they are weakening their edge. The greats of history understood this. From inventors to leaders, from athletes to thinkers, they rose early and used the silence to prepare for greatness. Their success was not born in chaos, it was born in order. It was not built in the noise, it was built in the quiet. You too can claim this sacred time. All it takes is a decision to value silence over slumber, preparation over procrastination, reflection over distraction. If you make the morning your ally, it will fight for you throughout the day. If you invest in these sacred hours, the return will be extraordinary. You will stand out not because you are lucky, but because you are prepared. So take hold of the early hours. Protect them. Value them. Do not let them slip away. In the silence of the morning, build your focus, strengthen your reflection, prepare your spirit, because success is not an accident. It is constructed brick by brick in the stillness where no one is watching. And when the world finally wakes up, it will see the results of what you built in silence. Every day is like a blank page waiting for you to write your story. How you begin that story will determine how the rest of the chapters unfold. To start your day right is not a small matter. It is the difference between living with purpose or drifting without direction, between moving forward with strength or being pulled backward by distractions. When you choose to start your day with intention, with prayer, with planning, and with energy, you ignite a force called momentum. And once momentum is on your side, nothing can stop you. Let us begin with intention. Intention is the compass of your day. Without it, you wander. With it, you lead yourself toward purpose. Too many people start their day passively. They wake up, they check their phones, they scroll, they react, and before they know it, the hours slip through their fingers. But those who start with intention take command. They ask themselves, what do I want from today? What must I accomplish? How do I want to grow? This clarity transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. It turns time from something to be spent into something to be invested. Intention sets the direction, and once you have direction, distractions lose their power. Then there is prayer. Prayer is not only a spiritual act, it is the breath of your soul. It centers you, grounds you, and connects you to a source greater than yourself. In prayer, you find peace for your heart and wisdom for your mind. You receive strength that no circumstance can take away. When you pray in the morning, you are saying, I will not walk this day alone. I walk with faith, with courage, with divine backing. And when you walk with that kind of confidence, even the heaviest burdens feel lighter. Prayer transforms fear into faith and uncertainty into vision. It takes your day out of the hands of chance and places it into the hands of providence. Next comes planning. Planning is the act of preparation that turns dreams into reality. Without a plan, even the greatest dreamer will remain stuck in imagination. But with a plan, vision becomes action and action becomes achievement. When you plan your day in the morning, you are no longer at the mercy of emergencies or distractions. You know where to put your energy, what tasks deserve your focus, and which goals demand your commitment. Planning does not limit you, it frees you. It frees you from chaos, from wasted time, from regret. A planned life is a powerful life, and it begins each morning with clarity of priorities. And finally, energy. A day without energy is like a car without fuel. It goes nowhere. That is why it matters how you energize yourself at the start. Whether through exercise, breathing, movement, or simply a mindset of gratitude, the way you generate energy in the morning sets the tone for your performance throughout the day. Energy is contagious. If you start sluggish, everything you touch will move slowly. But if you start strong, everything you do will carry power. When body, mind, and spirit are energized in the morning, you create a momentum that no obstacle can break. Now imagine what happens when all four, intention, prayer, planning, and energy, come together at the start of your day. Intention gives you direction, prayer gives you strength, planning gives you strategy, energy gives you fuel. Combine them and you become unstoppable. You are no longer wandering through your hours. You are marching toward your destiny. You are no longer living by reaction. You are living by design. Momentum is one of the greatest forces in life. It is what carries an athlete across the finish line, what propels a business from small beginnings to global impact, what lifts a dreamer from obscurity into significance. And momentum begins not in the middle of the day, not in the evening, but in the morning. Every morning is your opportunity to create it. Every morning is your chance to set a force in motion that will carry you not just through a single day, but through the seasons of your life. So I urge you, do not treat the beginning of your day lightly. Guard it, value it. Fill it with intention, with prayer, with planning, and with energy. Start right and everything else will follow. Start weak and everything else will stumble. The choice is yours. Start your day right and you will live your life right. Create momentum in the morning, and that momentum will carry you into victories beyond what you ever thought possible. Every sunrise is a gift, but it is also a test. It asks you, what will you do with this day? And the way you answer determines the course of your life. When you rise early, you align your mind, your body, and your spirit with discipline and clarity. When you use the sacred silence of the morning for focus, reflection, and preparation, you build strength in secret that shows in public. And when you start your day with intention, with prayer, with planning, and with energy, you ignite a momentum that nothing can stop. The morning is not just a routine, it is the root of your destiny. If you waste it, you weaken yourself. If you seize it, you empower yourself. The difference between those who succeed and those who fall behind is not talent, it is not luck, it is how they begin. The winners of life are those who choose to wake early, to start right, to move with purpose, and to live with discipline. So I challenge you today, rise with the sun, not with excuses. Take hold of your mornings, for in them lies the secret to mastering your days. Start early, start right, and watch how your life begins to rise higher, stronger, brighter. Wake up early, start your day right, and you will discover that nothing in this world can hold back a person who lives with clarity, discipline, and unstoppable momentum.